Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Black Society TV. Man, today I want to talk to y'all about why is the American media even talking about and celebrating uh, Kim Jong Un's North Korea's new a tourist attraction or tourist attraction that they have going on. Why is why is Fox News and I think it's NBC or one of them. Why, why are y'all even talking about this? Like, why is this even a celebration? Why is this even something um, to glorify? The North Koreans do not like Americans. They have a whole documentary on North Korea and how they're even teaching in schools, teaching their kids, their young kids, how to prepare to fight Americans and unalive Americans, and how to defend against American, all hate to America. They have all of this stuff, all these things that they hate about Americans. Yet we're sitting here, and this is my thing. This is my thing. The American media, like Fox News and all these other places, all they do is put bad things on the news about black people, all on social media, on all on YouTube, all on TV. Nothing but bad things about black people, and every time there's something about a black person, it's something bad. But yet they want to glorify Kim Jong Un, somebody who hates America. I go back to a story of Otto Warmbier. Otto Warmbier. He was a white guy who, and American media must have forgot about this. Fox News and all them, they must have forgot about this. While y'all celebrating this new tourist attraction that Kim Jong Un is supposed to be opening, or whatever the case may be. Otto Warmbier was an American citizen who went over to North Korea. Well, he went to China first, and he was doing like a tourist type thing with a couple of tourists. And so they went from China. Then he went over, somehow got over to North Korea. Um, Somehow he was in a hotel, and well, first of all, they was at the airport, and some North Korean soldiers came up to him and tapped him on the shoulder. He and his friend laughed it off. They thought it was funny, and his friend made a statement and said, "Hey, this might be your last time of me ever seeing you." And they laughed because they thought it was funny. They thought it was some type of joke or something like that. Um, uh, Come to find out, um, they arrested him because they said that when he was in the hotel, they had film of him taking one of the posters. In North Korea, it's against the law to touch any of the posters, any of the pictures of Kim Jong Un and any of his family or anything like that. It's a law against that. You can get years or even deaths for doing it. So Otto Warmbier, that he could be seen on camera taking the picture and kind of like think he was trying to take it or tear it or something. But then they showed a video of him crying in front of the North Korean government, apologizing. It looked like somebody had written down what he said because it just seemed like it was coerced. Um, he was crying. He was saying, "I'm sorry. Apologize for doing what I done." Um, and this happened back in the 2015, 2016, something like that. Uh, he was sentenced to 15 years in a North Korean prison just for that crime. Uh, his parents, got involved in everything, and I think the United States government, whatever the case may be, and he was finally sent home after a year in 2017. Otto Warmbier, on arrival to the United States, they found that he was incoherent. He was in a coma. His teeth was all messed up and deranged. Hands looked crazy. They said, they tried to say, the North Korean government tried to say that he wasn't beaten, but they when they did the study, it found that if you hit someone in the back of the head, it won't be like you have all this wounds and stuff all on the face, or marks or all this kind of stuff. But it could just travel and make everything just shut down, and just like make everything just look crazy. um but this other North Korean, he did an interview, and he said that that's probably what happened also. Like, the North Koreans do that, to chastise or whatever, people who they feel like are spies. They probably hit them on the back of the head or something like that. But what I think is, I think they gave him a nerve agent, like they did, Kim Jong uncle, when they put it over his mouth and unalived him. I think that's what they did. They gave him a nerve agent. Now, they didn't say that, but I think that's what they gave Otto Warmbier, a nerve agent, to shut his body down. But uh, Otto Warmbier, his mom and dad had to pull a plug on him, because he wasn't responding anything. I mean, it's a sad story. But I think that our news media forget about that. Y'all praising this tourist attraction that Kim Jong, whatever his name is doing. Why is this even news? And I'm seeing it all over. Like why is this even news? Why is this even anything to praise? Americans shouldn't be going over there. And Otto Warmbier, that's not the first incident to happen with Americans and with tourists. It's not the first. So why are we even talking about this? Why are we even sharing any news about this? They don't even share any news over there. Only news they share is the hate for America. But yet we sitting here glorifying what he's got going on over there. It's nothing to glorify. He's not our president. Donald Trump is. He's not. I mean, I just found it to be sick. I'm talking about it because I found it to be sick that our American news would even news stations would even put this on the news and glorify it like it's something to glorify after what has been done, especially to one of our citizens, Otto Warmbier. Never forget that. But if y'all like what I'm saying, y'all like, comment. Hey, y'all share this video so people know what's going on. And subscribe to the channel. I'm out.